Colby Covington going after Paddy Pimblett and Michael Chandler. He says if Paddy Pimblett didn't have a bowl cut and an accent, nobody would care about Paddy. He's not even a good fighter, and he'll never be a top 30 fighter. Michael Chandler, who? The guy's a complete scrub. What's his UFC record like? 1-4? It's actually 2-3. He has losses to Gaethje, Poirier, Charles Oliveira, and wins over Dan Hooker and Tony Ferguson. So with that said, I hear where he's coming from with the Michael Chandler, but the thing is Michael Chandler is a very exciting guy. He's one of those people who you put him in any fight, anywhere, and it's going to be an exciting, back and forth battle. It's not just going to be what we saw the other night with Colby and Leon, where it was very lackluster and it was a bad performance from Colby Covington, and it makes you not even want to watch Colby Covington again, okay? So maybe Colby Covington can learn a thing or two from Michael Chandler and his intensity, his ferocity, and his ability to go in there and get the crowd standing up on their feet, okay? Now, let's go back to Paddy. He takes a shot at Paddy talking about if he didn't have the bowl cut or an accent, nobody would care. And you know what? He's right. He is right about that. I agree. Paddy Pimblett as a fighter isn't great. He's got some good wins in Cage Warriors and stuff like that, but that's really a feeder promotion. It's the minor leagues, quite literally. It's just one of those things where Paddy, in terms of him being a top 30 fighter, I agree with Michael Chandler. I don't think he is. I don't think he's up there. Even though he did just beat a washed-up Tony Ferguson, I still don't see him as being top 30. So I agree with Colby there. However, he's a hypocrite. Of course he is, right? Of course it's Colby Covington. Colby Covington, the only reason why anybody cares about Colby Covington is because he's a complete cunt, right? Let's just call it what it is. He's a complete cunt. And the guy goes out there and he talks about, I'm not even going to get into the politics of it, make America great again, because that's all well and good. I have no problem with that. It's just the way he goes about it that is a nuisance. But before that, before he latched on to Donald Trump and his political movement, he was spoiling movies for no reason. If you were a Star Wars fan, he would just spoil it and be like, haha, take that, nerds and virgins. You know what I mean? He talks bad about the dead. We all saw what he said about Leon Edwards. Some of you may not have seen what he said about the former owner of the Black Zillions gym. I believe that's the gym it was. The former owner who passed away, completely tearing him apart and making fun of his death. Oh, well, now he's dead, so we don't have to worry about that, blah, 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 stuff like that. And meanwhile, his family has to read these articles and things that come out. It's very insensitive. And no, you're not a snowflake if someone bringing up your dead relative hurts your feelings. I hate to break it to you guys. You are, in fact, not a snowflake if that bothers you. You're just a normal human being. So, Colby Covington is a hypocrite. Colby Covington is the side of the same coin as like a Sean Strickland, okay? They're the same thing. They don't like each other, but they're the same thing. They're both loudmouth bullies. They're both people who, when they get checked, they kind of get... They straighten up a bit, Colby straightened up when that Muslim guy came up and he was like, hey, you have problem with Muslims. And he's like, no, I love Muslims. Muslims are my best friends. I'll tap dance for you on camera if you leave me alone. You get me? He changed up his attitude real quick. And, I get it. It is what it is. He didn't want those problems. Who does? But yeah, he's a hypocrite, man. The guy's a complete hypocrite. I'm tired of him. I'm not, I think he needs to change gears. I don't know why he just wants to be hated. I know that's what's worked for him in the past, but I think he's gone over the edge of like too hated. You get what I'm saying? There's hated, and then there's hated to where I don't even want to watch you read your articles or anything like that anymore, Like, I don't even... Like, you're disgusting, bro. You're actually disgusting. So, that's my take on this one right there. I'm not rocking with Colby Covington. I agree with what he said about Patty, but he also has to look in the mirror and realize the only reason that he's anybody that anybody's talking about is because of his antics as well. He's not a guy that's known for his fighting skills alone. You get what I'm saying? He's not a guy that people want to tune in to see Colby Covington fight. Oh, I can't. I'm on the edge of my seat to watch this single leg takedown take place. Nah, that's not the case. It's just one of those things. So that's my take. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you agree, disagree, it does not matter. Just join the discussion and please follow for more. You are appreciated.